Definitely been giving the benefit of the doubt this entire season. I just would hate to see some of the things that make Caitlin, the things that fans love the most about Caitlin, be coached out of her. Those risky passes, the 10 turnovers, it might just happen sometimes with Caitlin because that's the style and the brand of basketball that Caitlin plays. And to be honest, it's a brand of basketball that we haven't really seen in the women's game.
WNBA in shock as Caitlin Clark demands Stephanie White resignation after blowout losses. Indiana Fever fans are in utter disbelief as reports emerge that star guard Caitlin Clark has reportedly demanded the resignation of head coach Stephanie White following a string of humiliating blowout losses that have left the franchise reeling. The team's recent performances, including a devastating 19-0 run by the Dallas Wings on Indiana's home floor, have highlighted what many are calling a pattern of poor coaching decisions, baffling rotations, and questionable in-game management. Clark, now in her
you cannot have a 19-0 run put on you in any quarter at home by any team in the league, much less the Dallas Wing. You can't have that run put on you by the New York Liberty at home. All right? That's unacceptable. Much less a trash-ass team like the Dallas Wings that's now got 9 victories, one of them at your expense.
Second professional season and widely regarded as one of the league's most talented players, is said to have reached her breaking point after witnessing repeated squandered opportunities despite a roster stacked with proven talent, including Kelsey Mitchell, Aaliyah Boston, Natasha Howard, Sophie Cunningham, and Lexi Hull. Sources indicate that Clark's frustration stems not just from a single loss, but from months of apparent coaching malpractice, from untimely timeouts and mismanaged rotations to the failure to ride hot hands or make necessary adjustments when opponents seize momentum.
I felt like our group did some uncharacteristic things with the ball in our hands, and it led to easy buckets.
Kind of just described all this, but the turnovers, only 15 assists. What kind of led to the disorganization that you saw on the offensive end tonight?
Well, all of our point guards are injured. I think that's the first thing. And again, it's one of those things. Dallas turned up the pressure. I mean, defensively, they made it a little bit more difficult for us to bring down the ball and initiate offense, and became a little bit more disruptive. And we're working Odyssey into what we do, but still, it's tough because point guards are the ones who get you organized.
Fans and analysts alike have criticized White's tendency to focus on officiating or turnovers rather than acknowledging systemic issues on the court, a pattern that Clark reportedly finds unacceptable given her competitive history and commitment to excellence. Onlookers note that Clark's brand of basketball is aggressive, creative, and high-risk, which has historically generated record-breaking performances and energized teams, yet under White's leadership, those strengths appear underutilized or even suppressed. The debate among Fever fans is fierce, with some defending White's tenure and others calling for immediate change to prevent further talent waste. Clark's alleged public push for change signals a serious fracture between the team's star player and coaching staff, putting the Fever's front office in a challenging position: either continue supporting a coach who seems unable to optimize elite talent or make a decisive move to retain their franchise cornerstone and restore credibility with fans. With Clark refusing to remain silent any longer, the situation in Indiana has escalated from disappointing to deeply concerning. The coming days could define the trajectory of the Fever's season, with leadership decisions potentially determining whether the team capitalizes on its roster's potential or continues to struggle under stagnating guidance. Clark's demands underscore a broader conversation about accountability, leadership, and the urgency of aligning coaching strategies with the abilities of top-tier talent, leaving fans, analysts, and league observers closely watching how the Fever respond.